No?
I guess, but just watching the load screen. Too boring.
Look at that beautiful building, though. What do you think the, like, little posts on the outside of it are even for? Is that structural?
The posts on the outside
See
of the
how it has,
building?
like, bumps on it? Like, it's... It looks like it's a spider that's just at rest at the moment, and it's about to stand up.
Are we talking about the thumbnail? Because the thumbnail looks like a yellow
Yeah, this...
dot with like an orange blur.
Alright, that's
Oh,
fair.
oh, if I look at your screen, yeah, it does look like a giant spider that could stand up. But I mean, this is the sort of thing I try to avoid playing this game, why I don't play suicide missions, because I don't want to be contemplating whether or not there's advent spider bases while I'm falling asleep watching loading screens.
The squad is concealed.
Well, I mean, presumably, it would be possible to not
Moving.
let players do this anymore. But I don't know. It hasn't happened yet. I feel a little bit... Like, when I'm giving feedback on the game, I feel a little bit weird when I, like, start house ruling stuff out for myself and not doing it even though other players are going to be able to. Especially in a campaign where I'm only using Psi operatives. It seems like I should be, you know, using every possible advantage.
We've got an enemy squad here.
I wouldn't think so. I've long since broken the threshold between like what I play the game for and I think what other people play the game for. If that makes sense. Like I think a lot of people just don't even care about even trying to play to win. And if you do try to play to win, it's not that hard to even on Legend, it's not very hard.
That's because you're very good at the game, though, that you think that. You've spent a lot of time learning all of the little things. How long do you think it would take you to teach somebody who hadn't played this game and take them from not knowing a single thing to a point where they could beat Legend difficulty without you sitting over their shoulder anymore?
I would think one campaign, but they would have to want to play to win.
Yeah.
Which I don't think most people would. I think, you know, they would just do stuff that shows up in front of them because it's there. Which is kind of how the game is designed. You know, like you're supposed to just go play whatever random missions and not think about, oh, I'm going to skip this and skip that and all this other stuff.
I think I'm about to lose.
I don't see how you can win this. Unless the drone in the left
mission
moves away. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to like make that move and then lose. That's why I'm going to lose. So I still play these missions. I just don't have the patience to play them properly. That's been my solution. They're just like I make moves like this one. No, I can't bring myself to make that move. I have to go backward.
376 years old because I played competitive Call of Duty 1.
What is it like to be over 100?
Well, it's very difficult to remember things, I'll say that much. God, those last 276 years flew right by.
You've seen a lot of good stuff in that time, though.
Can't remember any of it.
I don't know. There's probably some good stuff in there.
I'll take your word for it, but simultaneously, I'm wondering if you can actually win this.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
This is everything on the map, isn't it?
Yeah, we've seen everything on the map. It's just about that drone getting out of the way at this point, though. Right? So this drone's patrolling up and left, but it's probably reached the end of its patrol at this point. I'm not sure that it moved 7 tiles last turn. Yeah, it didn't move 7 tiles last turn, so it's going to move somewhere random this time around.
I think it's going to go south or away, and that other drone will probably continue on its present course. And you can sneak right behind it on the roof.
Heading up here for right now. Seems pretty safe. Unless... No, there's a pot over there, and the fucking game won't show me its detection range.
Oh, I hate it when that happens.
Yeah, me too. Because, like, I saw it at the start of my turn, but now I've made a move, and it won't tell me where it is anymore. Maybe I have to move there instead.
Rolling.
We'll see. We'll see if I manage to kill DJ Floja. Does PCS fire control counter lightning reflexes? It doesn't, does it? I'm pretty sure it doesn't.
What is fire control?
It prevents you from taking a shot with lower than a certain percent chance to hit.
Oh, right.
But I'm pretty sure the interaction is that it doesn't understand the enemy has lightning reflexes, and so thinks that it has, you know, good chance to hit when it doesn't.
I have about a 0% understanding of that because I've never used them.
That's pretty reasonable. I haven't either.
That's affirmative.
We see them working on sentries, though, right? Do sentries with fire control take shots against you when you have lightning reflexes? I think they do.
I think that got removed because I complained about it breaking a bunch of stuff. I don't think any sentries, I don't think any of the AI has fire control.
Oh, okay. So we have 3 turns left. All I have to do is get to, like, there, and then I'm in, right?
Only I had running gun.
If only I had running gun. I'm training my other rookies to be assaults. Because assaults are just so good.
You can make that if you just move up like a few more tiles.
Yeah. There, but I'm nervous about the drone. You know what's going to happen? I'm going to pull the drone here. I'm going to be really sad.
Though. Can't you?
Okay. I didn't
Like the
pull
drone's, the drone's vision wouldn't have. I don't think I've ever seen the AI be able to spot the middle of those towers that you're right next to.
Oh, you want to just go up on the tower?
I mean, I could be mistaken, but
I thought that climbing the ladder was just as likely to pull it as the move that I made. And
possibly.
I don't know. One of the Viper types is fire control.
Let me work my magic.
Maybe. Possible. I'm gonna go for +10 hacking on Floja. We didn't succeed, that's too bad. So you would have just not done this mission.
Yep.
So the like 20 some intel is just there for you and you have the rookie in the barracks and you just say no. No more.
Yeah. I had 1.5 million missions. I didn't do a single, not one single intentional stealth mission in my last campaign. And all kinds of other stupid stuff happened. I still beat it, or I would have beat it if I had played the last few missions. And I didn't even get to the ending until like February. So it's just not necessary to bother to do it to win. So why bother doing it?
Yeah, I agree that it's not necessary. I didn't think that stealth was necessary in like 1.0. I feel like both of us started 1.0 campaigns and we showed off stealth because it was like new and it was cool.
Yeah, that's
But, like,
literally what happened.
Yeah, but you didn't have to do it. So, I don't know. It's still sort of here.
No, there's a lot of weird stuff that happened because of the two of us immediately knowing so much about the game when it came out. Like, the perception of it was altered so much. Like, I think the game gets a lot of bad... like, people complain about all these hidden mechanics and stuff. You know that they're complaining about, like, your videos, where you go into super detailed analytical charts and stuff about how the things spawn and their ratios and all that. Like, you don't need to know all that stuff to win.
Yeah, you don't need to know all that stuff to win. I don't know if they're complaining about my videos or if... I mean, it's possible to play a strategy game and want to know how all the rules work, right?
Well,
I'm,
yes,
like,
and it's
maybe
also
drawing more
possible
attention to it, but...
Yeah, I think that's what I mean to say. Like, I still... Just the other day, I saw something on Reddit about people complaining about having to know how to manage a Haven. You don't even need to know anything about a Haven. You don't even need to touch the Haven. You can basically just leave them all in hiding, and you'll still have a good chance to win. Especially if you're on Rookie. Like, that's the next campaign. Literally, no Haven management campaign. You're doing a no-gun campaign.
I'm doing that on Rookie? Or you're doing it on Rookie? You're doing a no... Okay, X-Wins is going to play Legend Ironman for his next campaign, and he's not going to manage Havens. He's going to just leave them on the rebels as they are assigned. If you get a new rebel, do you get to put them on a job or do they hide?
Nah, just leave them on hiding. You're good.
Okay, so
You're
you're going to
good.
have 2 intel rebels in some of your havens.
No, you won't, because a rookie actually starts with 4
Oh.
people on intel.
Okay,
Remember,
that
only
actually
on legend
seems
does
very
it not.
beatable. Yeah, that
Yeah.
actually sounds pretty easy.
Yep.
Okay, that's fair.
So the difference between might be somewhat challenging and super easy is 2 people on intel, in our opinion, apparently. And then other people are like, oh, I gotta click all this stuff and
Well,
manage.
it's a really big difference, like generating
It
half
is.
as much
It
intel for
is.
the campaign or twice as much intel.
But I mean, that's all you gotta do in the strategy layer. Hey, run PMC. The big boy, eh? Run PMC is a big boy.
Isaac? Is that who you're looking
Oh,
at?
yeah, he doesn't have the run PMC thing on yours.
No, he doesn't.
Okay.
I stopped watching your campaigns like halfway through the first season. I apologize.
I'm surprised you got that far. That's like 70 episodes.
Well, like, I used to go outside sometimes, and so I could watch stuff on the bus or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They got
Anyway,
really
that was a
bad,
long time
I think,
ago.
halfway through, so I can't fault anyone for, like, halfway through it just got kind of, I forget what it was. Was I just spamming stealth missions and then something else boring? After Nightmare on K Street, it just kind of dragged
Oh,
for
really?
60 videos.
Oh. This is your honest opinion of your content?
It's the
What
honest
do
opinion
your
of
viewers think about this?
the same thing.
Okay.
I mean, you look at the well, probably the same for every 130 part series on anywhere. Like, you're gonna have less viewers at the end than the beginning.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's pretty much
true.
my opinion of every campaign I've ever played, Long War 1 or 2. The first 2/3 of it's really good, and then the last third of it is just awful.
Oh, yes. There's a lot of just mindless stuff in this game as you get into late game. It could use some late game compressing, in my opinion. That's what like I want as a player.
Yeah, there's too many, like, plus for me, the FPS is unbearably slow. Even on the strategy map, for no reason. It goes down to like single digit by February. So to watch like 800 missions pop up, watch the animation. Oh, here's a mission window. Wait 3 seconds to click close.
Oh, those
It
little
needs
shits.
a lot less stuff.
They passed counterintelligence sleep. What a bunch of jerks. I just found my first supply raid of the entire campaign. Like an actual beatable one. 6-day, 21-hour. Very
Yeah,
light
sounds
supply
about right.
raid. This is... Yeah, so... I'm playing a collaborative campaign with Filthy Robot right now, and he keeps, like... We just played a... I think it was a light moderate. No, it was a moderate supply raid with 5 soldiers where we intel boosted it, and we managed to win it. We lost a soldier. It was close. It was a really intense mission. But I'm trying to explain to him that, like, he doesn't need to beat that mission to win the campaign. There's so much room in the strategic layer to just engineer the right missions to play to have easy wins over and over again. And if you do that,
Sky Ranger deployed.
you just win.
Everyone's on board.
And a lot of
pretty
that
sure
is about haven management and stuff like that.
That's true if you bother to do it, but I'm pretty sure I played one campaign in 1.3 where I beat it and didn't even do a supply raid. Or I did like one in November or something.
Did you do UFOs in that one?
No, I don't think so. I have done UFO spam missions or campaigns before. I don't think I did any UFOs or supply raids.
So I'm just sending the team I was infiltrating on a smash and grab to a supply raid instead. And it's going to be untimed, and we have 2 null lances and 3 stasises. Stasis.
And it's very light.
Stasis.
Stacy?
Stacy. Stasi. Stassi? What if it's like
See, now-
chassis and chassis?
You're literally
Stasis
sounding
and
just like
Stassi.
me now. Like, bumble one word for 10 minutes. And then just, like, pick one incorrect way and run with it forever. Admiral Price. Is that Matt?
Admiral Price. Admiral Price in chat?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
It's not Wymanderly, Matt. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that it's not. Yeah, May. I've completely neglected my chat. Usually I spend a lot of time trolling and being trolled by my chat, but today they broke the bot and I have you to talk to. So they're just like in purgatory. Sorry about that, viewers. They don't even care. They're too busy talking amongst themselves. They don't even listen to me anymore.
I've been trying to wait, Anthony.
Oh yeah, Wade Anthony's here. Wait, Wade Anthony's there? Wade Anthony's in
No,
chat.
Yeah, I was just scrolling through the thing. Apparently
Yeah.
TD stopped watching when I killed him. I didn't kill him. Literally, that mission was bugged. That the freaking something spotted TD through a wall and then killed him, and I just kept role playing it or whatever.
I just
TD
had.
thinks I killed him.
Oh yeah, so I told you about the hypnography mission where I had, 5 out of 8 enemies were mind controlled by the end.
Yeah.
I also ran one of the enemies who was mind controlled past the cells, got vision of the rebels inside the cells, and 3 out of 5 of them were killed on the next turn. So it actually wasn't a good mission. But, I mean, it is what it is, right?
That's pretty funny. I did seriously want hypnography to be removed from the game. I don't understand what the purpose of its existence is. Like, it's either worthless or completely, you might as well just have an I win button and you go back to the Avenger. You know? Just a bunch of meaningless clicks after that.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. The scan towers have never been super engaging to me. I like them most when they're strategic-oriented rewards. And I'm just going to, like, sort of ignore missions until we get to play something. I like them most when they're strategic-oriented rewards and you have to make decisions against, like, the mission timer on whether or not you're going to try to attempt them. Like, you're moving out of your way to go for a strategic reward, and you might proc reinforcements or something, and the mission's actually sort of difficult, so you're worried that that could be bad. That's the most exciting that those hack towers have ever been for me. And then everything else is sort of downhill from there in my experience. You want a rendezvous or a smash and grab?
I do not want a rendezvous.
All right, that's fair.
Oh, have you ever had? I mean, I had actually my first campaign had a lot of really fun rendezvous because it was only like 1 soldier and 1 or 2 rebels. Like, those are really fun.
Well, I'm never getting laser weapons or mag weapons on my rebels in this campaign, so I'm pretty sure a late game rendezvous is actually going to be quite exciting. But we're not there yet. We're definitely not there yet.